Well, the first company mixing all the coolest independent music from the MENA region. Rapping his way to the stage, here comes Mahmoud Jarir from Indie Push. Come on, little dance. No dancing? You can rap.
راب عندي بوشة جتها تعمل مدرسة شمطان فقدان هسهسة.
All right. I have no idea what you just said. Okay. Coming from Ramallah and Jenin, they created the first online therapy communication platform of the Middle East. He doesn't need counseling because he's not married. Come on, a big applause for Hani Abu Ghazaleh from Fatfed. Okay, guys, you know the drill. You saw the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute introduction. Ready, go.
مرحبا, my name is Mahmoud. I'm a musician and co-founder of Indie Push. Indie Push is a socially driven music platform that promotes artists through social media. Indie bands nowadays can create and release a music album, but without a promotion or a record company, their reach is limited, and for that, their music won't be noticeable. With Indie Push, bands can get promoted by their own fans, and fans get rewarded for their achievement. It is a combination of a music platform, social network, with a little bit of gaming. All that combined, Indie Push help artists to better market themselves by connecting them to their fans.
Okay, thank you. Shukran, Habibi.
عفوا حبيبي, أهلا وسهلا.
Okay, all right. You ready, Hani?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, go an intro, go.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Hani. I'm the CEO of Fatfed. So let's face it, life can be difficult. I mean, all of us at one point in our lives will face issues, whether related to work, money, kids, spouses, etc. And here the problem in the Middle East is that we are not accustomed to speaking with professionals who can help us out and guide us through solving our issues and to enjoying living our lives. As such, Fatfed was created as a secure online platform that connects customers with licensed therapists from around the Middle East. The whole process is very simple, where customers can search for therapists, pay for the sessions, conduct the session online, all in one place. Thank you.
Nice. Well, this is getting tougher, huh? Okay. Well, but again, in every startup, your guys are nothing without a great team. Tell us about yours.
Well, we have a strong team of 6 that includes 2 musicians, including me. I'm a member of them, the first Arabic hip hop group. A programmer that studied computer engineer in Haifa University, music development manager, customer developer, content creators, and we all have one thing in common, which is love and passion for music.
Okay, thank you. Honey, why don't you tell us about your team?
Oh, I'd love so. My team, I'm so proud of it. My colleague, Mohammed Abu Qara, he has extensive technical experience gained from working with multinational in the outsourcing industry. In addition, my colleague, Mais, she, from the beginning, since our inception, she has worked on building a strong, well-knitted relationship with therapists from around the Middle East. As for myself, I have a combined experience of over 10 years working for Fortune 500 companies in the US, in addition to leading companies here in Palestine.
Thank you, honey. Okay. All right, so what would you say is your biggest achievement? 30 seconds.
Yes, well, we launched in 2015. Since then, we recruited 92 bands. We generated sales from 23 countries like the USA, UK, Singapore. We also partnered with companies from the creative sector such as Zumal and Joe Badu, and partnered with indie record companies from Egypt, from Jordan, from Lebanon, and from Iraq.
Okay, great. Honey, what would you say are your biggest achievements as a company?
Well, we have many good achievements. For one thing, since our inception about a year and a half ago, we have worked many, many months in trying to build our platform, perfect it, and to be ready for prime time for our users. Since our release a couple months ago, we have directly benefited about 35 customers, with conducting about more than 100 sessions, live sessions, with therapists who are licensed from the Middle East. In addition, I'm very proud to say that we have secured funding for the next year. So many more achievements hopefully in the pipeline.
Great, very nice. When you say customer, you mean patients, right?
Well, I mean,
Okay, it's a different scope. Okay, all right, Mahmoud. Tell me about what's your business model? How big is this market?
Well, we are music industry. We are talking about market of $15 billion. And our current revenue is coming from digital album sales and from merchandise. We are developing more revenue streams such as ticketing, event promotion, licensing deals for TVs, movies, and ads, and connecting bands to brands.
Thank you. What about you, honey?
well, Marcella, we are using a tested and successful business model. We charge for our services up front, and we share a certain percentage of that with the therapists. In addition, we are working with not only consumers, but also working to reach out to corporations who would be interested in offering such services to their employees as a form of compensation. Lastly, we are working on partnering with organizations who can offer, who can help subsidize the cost of these services to refugees and marginalized communities.
Thank you, honey. All right. So, financials, investment. What's your proposal?
Well, we are seeking for $500,000 for a period of 18 months. We already have a promised investment of $100,000 from HEVOs, conditional on securing co-investment from the region.
All right. Honey, what would you say about that?
We have secured enough funding for the next year. So right now what we're focusing on is growing the list of professional therapists on our platform, in addition to further refining our product. At the same time, we're very interested in seeking advice and potential networking opportunities.
Okay, thank you. Now it's time for the judges to ask questions. Please.
Let's start with Hani. Hani, do you believe the people in our area is mature enough to trust the online therapy?
I think we need to do a lot of work in that area. Our market is MENA, but as a first phase, we're going to be targeting the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia, and specifically millennials living in those markets, because anyone, which is defined as anyone between 18 and 35 years of age. And specifically, we're targeting that group because they're the most target group that is plugged in, per se, to the net with e-commerce and flexibility and experience in that area. So that's what we're doing to trying to break that barrier.
Mahmoud, who's your competitors and what is the difference between you and them?
Well, our competitors are music platforms such as Bandcamp, CD Baby, and Ghami. Our advantage is the whole gaming and social network. It's not just for listening music, but it's also listening, sharing music, and getting a thank you from your favorite band.
Okay, Hani, I think it's a great work that you have done and the funding that you have achieved. So for the coming year, looking at revenue, traffic, and your cash burn, how are you planning to balance these three?
Well, I have to say it's a tough balance, but we are going to be working with exceptional individuals from our investment fund. And through that, we'll be strategizing where to best spend the money, whether on marketing, whether on business development, and similar activities.
Mahmoud, I think you're in in a market that is really crowded. And what's needed for your success is definitely traffic and subscribers, right? So with 500K for 18 months, how are you going to spend that?
Well, we're gonna spend that for, we're gonna focus on user acquisition, but also develop our app and develop our revenue streams. This is how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that by being creative, by creating content, which we are already doing in Indie Push magazine, and also the next step is visual content.
I was going to ask the same question about your competitor, Hani. Who's your competition?
Yes, so we were the first online platform in the Middle East back in late 2013 when we were created. Now there is another startup in Egypt called Shazlon. They were launched earlier this year with a focus in the Egyptian market.
I think both companies are about therapy. Music is therapy.
Music healing.
One way or
It's
another.
healing. One maybe is more prevention and the other is therapy. Really $100,000 now in your pocket. Tell me exactly what you'll do with them.
Well, for me, the important is to create more content, to have credibility to have credibility as Indie Push, also to promote independent artists, but mostly, again, user acquisition and developing more revenue streams, such as ticketing and event promotions.
Sorry, I'm interested in how you're gonna reach out and get more acquisition.
Content again, because we are already doing that and we are seeing how much traffic we get from content. Guerrilla marketing, we have stickers, we go to clubs, we put those stickers out, word of mouth, Facebook, Google integration, and partnership with artists as well.
Okay, Hani, you mentioned the value proposition you have for patients or customers. What's your value proposition for the therapist? Why would he provide these services on your platform?
For sure, I think it has a great value for the therapist because we're providing to them an easy solution where they can easily manage their scheduling habits, their payment transactions, and all those things in one easy place.
Can do is be unique, and what you can do is to deliver something that it is more easy, that is more fun, and it's more accessible, and have a good UX to listen to music than to go and download in piracy.
Thank you to the judges. People, are you still trying to vote from the last groups? Yeah? So I believe his internet is collapsed. Okay. It's not that I can see in the future, but I said this yesterday. Okay. Now, what is going to happen is you're supposed to refresh. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm skipping a very important part, which is the freestyle. It's because I didn't have Omar to remind me this time. Okay, are you guys ready for those beautiful 30 seconds to convince these people to vote for you?
We'll try our best.
All right, go Mahmoud.
Well, we want to elevate the independent music market to one of profitability and growth, and begin changing the landscape of how music is being consumed and experienced in this region. And for this, we need your support, and of course, we have a really strong team that can do it.
Very good, thank you, thank you. Okay, Hani, why you should win this contest? 30 seconds.
So with FatFed, we're on a much more important mission, which is we're trying to achieve the inner peace of mind for our customers and patients. Having that inner peace of mind is very important because without that inside you, then everything in your life is difficult, okay? So please vote for us and help us in reaching out as many individuals in the MENA region to offer them this inner peace of mind.
All right, thank you, very good, very good, very good. Okay, so now take your posters. People is gonna start, remember to refresh your app. Okay, and try to vote for them. But come on, we're smart people. If we cannot do it through internet, we'll do it other way, okay? Not gonna ruin the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so while you're voting, or at least thinking in which one you like the most, I would like to ask Amar, are you here? I think you already got here. Amar Aker? Here, can you come here for a second? A big applause for Amar. Come on, Paltel, one of our sponsors. You look good, guys. So, let me ask you a question.
The problem not from the internet, guys. The capacity is 32 mega, but you know this guy is trying to fool you. You know, so the system is not working and trying to fix it. They're trying to fix it. Internet is okay.
All right, all right.
Plus, it's a good day today. November 13th is a good day. 3G is officially signed. All right, this morning, you know, the Palestinian side signed the agreement with the Israeli side to have 3G for Palestine. So it's a good day for the Palestinians. It's a good day for operators. It's a good day for entrepreneurs. So today is a good day. I'm done.
Shukran. I give you my mic. That's a big mistake. Okay, so I have a question for you. Everybody knows here that you created your own self. You started from the bottom, and then you created your own self in a big corporation like Palton now. You've been an entrepreneur itself. Being an entrepreneur doesn't mean that you have to create your own company. Sometimes it's working with others with an entrepreneurial spirit to make it happen. Okay? And these people, they're going to face a lot of challenges. What will be your best advice for them?
Well, first of all, from day one, try to kick your boss out. You know, you start at the middle, and you look up in the ladder and said, you decide, you know, you start counting people. Who's next, who's next, who's next, until you come to the top. But you stop at the CEO level, because if you think about the chairman, you'll be kicked out very soon. That's the first rule. Second rule, don't give up. Think about all the role models in the world. Steve Jobs was kicked out of Apple one day. He came back. Bill Gates, he had a failure one day. I don't know, you mentioned it. All these people, they failed one day or the other, but they made it through. And those young people that you see here today, they will probably fail once and twice and 3 times, but eventually they'll make it if they insist on being successful. Otherwise, they will never make it. Being an entrepreneur means that you have to be persistent to make it and be a successful person. And that's the most important thing. They wrote me 3 pages to say it, but I'm not going to say it. I don't believe in reading in papers. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Omar. Thank you so much.